So we've got 1,200 miles to go. 23 hours and 57 minutes is the ETA currently. So I'm guessing we're going to need about 2 sleeps. We'll go about, yeah. Well, actually, we might do it with one sleep. I suppose the best thing about this trip as well, I mean, I don't mind doing the long trips. I always like doing the long trips on my solo play. Well, my private play. I always do take the longest as I can. And I know there's people out there on Twitch and YouTube that prefer to do short trips. I mean, it makes sense on YouTube, Twitch, just so people can get different things to deliver and different places to go. But I mean, I'm seeing different parts of the country now doing this long trip. I'm doing the same thing anyway. I'm delivering something. I mean, most people go, oh, let's deliver this, great, 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 and then they spend most of the time not looking at what's on the back of the truck anyway. But the reason I prefer as a good idea to do short trips is, like I said, the length this trip is and what I'm going to get for it, how many miles it is from start to finish. I might be able to do 4 or 5 short trips that end up being the same distance combined, but make more money out of them. Because I'm stuck on 45 grand, I think it is, that I get for this delivery. Is it 46, almost 47? And the other way I could make more than that. I could probably make less as well, but I've got more options to get better, you know, prices and better payments depending on what I'm delivering, when I've got the choice of for 4 or 5, because I could also get ones. Not at the moment, I can't do a heavy haul. I might add that in as a thing that I've got to do one per stream, or one every second stream, or one per season for both of them. I mean, technically I did a heavy haul yesterday thanks to Aussie and Kozakan choosing the big 70-ton tank, which I didn't notice. It's just lucky I was in Spain. Mostly flat, but yeah, no, that was interesting. But I made it. Oh, it's 55 in here, is it? Well, that's what it says, eh? So why am I asking the question? It's 55 through here. There we go. I'll turn the question into a statement. Which must mean, are we in California? No, we're not in California yet, are we? Salem is in a state in America somewhere. Actually, there's more than one Salem, isn't it? Down to 50. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, so that's the reason I prefer to do the shorter hauls while doing this, the long hauls, because the whole idea is to see which one can make the money out of quicker. But I suppose at the end of the day, the whole point is to see which one I can make money quicker on in the game itself. Well, I mean, yeah, I've got limitations and stuff I've got, but they're within what I can do in the game anyway. But long distance comes with the game, and it's part of the game, so there's no reason why I can't do it. But if I'm going to do it, I'm definitely going to do a long haul at the beginning of the stream. I'm not doing it at the end of the stream or halfway through. But there is a time limit to the ability of when you can do a long haul, because of the fact that I won't finish my stream until I've actually finished the delivery. And the reason for that is because of late especially. Oh, I love this at night, this purple colour. There's been a lot of updates to both games. On occasion one game's got an update and the other one hasn't. Looks like I need to go right. Get in the right lane. Oh, really? Ooh. It's not to get the money for it though. If you're delivering this stuff, you'll be getting decent money, surely. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, because of the updates, what generally happens is you lose your contract and it sends you back to your garage when you come back in. And if I'm going to have a game that updates, has an update and the other one doesn't, and I'm in the middle of delivering, I lose out on that money, and that sort of doesn't help the competition out. It's supposed to be as even as possible to see which one is the better one to make money on, the easiest one to make money on. Oh, as soon as I put the cruise control on, it goes to 55. So, yeah. So I don't mind, like I said, don't mind doing long haul. I think short haul will be better. It tends to be that I end up doing a long haul on ATS for some reason. Then ATS doesn't give me that much of a choice as far as long haul deliveries go. Which is fine, because I suppose in the back of my mind, sorta, ATS always been sort of my preferred, I won't say favourite, really, because I do like ATS, but I prefer to play ETS. And I think I prefer to play ETS because of the scenery more than anything else. So oh yeah. Well, they would, I suppose, if it's top secret and stuff. They'd limit the flow of information. Yeah, so, yeah, like I said, there's a time limit to when I'll do it, because I don't want to go too far over. I had one where, unfortunately, Mr. Smootalini, he was watching one day, chose to go to Mexico, and I thought, oh, maybe I've got enough time to do that. Now, I generally schedule my stream to finish at 5:30. Now, with this game, I know at some stages I might finish a little early, because I will not take a contract when it's sort of around 5:15. I will take a contract at 5 o'clock if it's as short as what I can. A 5:15 is my cut off, so if I do a delivery, finish a delivery at say 16 minutes past 5 o'clock my time, then I'm going to end the stream. I'm not going to take another one. But there's been occasions obviously where I haven't been able to calculate and I've gone over a bit. And I've gone over quite a bit. Last week I think with ETS I went over an hour, if I remember rightly. But on that particular occasion, me listening to Mr. Smudo, I finished the stream 2 hours. Instead of 5:30, I finished it at 7:30. And I can tell you, I was tired, hungry and grumpy by that time. So yeah, it's things I want to avoid. I don't want to stream too late. Speaking of which, actually, it's about time to run an ad. I run an ad break every hour for those who are new here, just so we all know when the ad's coming on, and then I just try and not do something spectacular for the next 30-second or however long the ad break is, so no one miss out on it. Because there's nothing. Well, I don't. What I really my pet peeves with watching a stream is you're watching something and you get a pre-rolled ad come up and you come back and then you get all the chat going, oh well, you see all the chat going, well, oh my god, and all that, and you've missed something. It's just, you miss the moment. You're sure you can go back and watch it and see what happened, but you miss the moment of experience it with everyone at the same time, you know. Well, that's why I sort of run those ads, which I'll do now. I need to alt tab out and run the ad. So if you subscribe to me, you won't get the ad. If you're not subscribed to me, knowing Twitch, you probably won't get the ad. But if you do, I'll see you after the ad break, which I'm going to run right now. I'll let the ad run for a little bit while I quickly do something. Alright, now, because I can't... I don't know if you got an ad or not. You probably haven't. But I'll wait a little bit to answer your question. If you can hear me now, though, let me know, and I will answer your question. Just the top of the ad break. Well, yeah, if you heard me, you probably didn't get the ad break, did you? Oh, the ad break is running. You're just saying that. You didn't hear me at all. Speaking of which, I don't know why I'm sort of thinking of hearing and drinking coffee at this. Well, how I sort of connected those dots. Oh, you got it? Okay. Rightio. Yeah, the trucking's going all right, mate. It's a lot better than the start of the stream, that's for sure. Don't know. I'm glad you said bad. I was going to be able to answer the back. To the answer to your first one, the back engine is because the camera's in front of it. That's the best I can come up with that one. Hey, you know, pre-rolls should be off, mate. You shouldn't be getting more ads. That's the whole point of running an ad break yourself. The pre-ads get disabled. Now you're going to make me listen to the engine. It is diesel though. I don't have sound fixes on. I don't know if there is a sound fix. Oh, maybe I do have a sound fixes. No, I don't, because I don't have the option for the GPS. Yeah, you shouldn't have got ads, mate. Once I run an ad break, pre-rolled ads should be disabled. All my settings should be the same. California somewhere. Yeah, I'll bring it up for you. Calexico. I'll look at it. We've got a petrol station here called Caltex, which is a combination of California oil and Texaco oil. So when I see that, that's what I read, Caltex, which I used to work for. Oh, I better get into this lane. Oh, I can bypass it there. See, I had expectations of going in there. Yeah, yeah. Thanks to Mike. Thanks, Mike. I mean, on the bright side, at least he's not as bad as Smoothilini is. Yeah, I haven't checked if there's updates since the new version came out. I'm going to give them a little while. Yeah, I know if Smudo was here, he would have chosen anyone that went to Argentina. No, my luck. I really don't like driving in California either, just because their speed limit is too low compared to the rest of the country. Yeah, it's probably what I will do is wait until Wyoming's out, and because I'm going to have to disable those mods anyway. And Pro mod should be alright. Because they won't need to change the road connections. Yeah, but I'll probably do that. But yeah, I haven't. I got Reformer, the latest update about, well, when I redid Windows 2 weeks ago. And I downloaded all the updates, latest ones for both all my maps in. Oh really? Before Colorado? Oh no, there's been heaps of updates for that, coast to coast and Canada Dream, and the other ones I don't use anymore, the Montana one and Grand Canyon reworked and revisited, or whatever it is. But the Reformer one's changed a bit now, it's just one file. But you still have to download the coast to coast. If you use coast to coast, you still got to download the latest coast to coast patch to go with coast to coast. The author of Coast to Coast now has taken over Canada Dream as well. And if you use Pro Mods, there's also a connection for that for some reason. I don't know why, but there is a file you need to download if you get from the Reformer site. I mean, they're on the opposite ends of the borders, aren't they? One's in the south and one's in the north. So I don't know why you need to. They wouldn't need road connections from Mexico to... Oh, look at that, accident. Yeah, from Mexico to Canada, yeah, you've got to go all the way through the US, so it makes no sense to me why there is. There must be a reason for it. Obviously, they wouldn't have put it out for the pro mods. That was a little... I'm still... I admit I'm disappointed in the pro mods Canada. There's not much there. I'm just thankful I found a file that connects Canada Dream and Pro Mods Canada. I'm also thankful it's, well, I assume it works. It hasn't stopped me from loading it, but I haven't actually tried to go from Pro Mods Canada to the Canada Dream, any connections through there, but it was working on 1.4, but it hadn't been tested for 1.41. Yeah, well, it's a work in progress. A lot of it's updated, some of it still isn't, but it's mainly just the in-between bits in it. No, the speed limit, no wonder I'm catching up to them. It's the interstates in between long distances is where it's not really done. Well, I thought Canada Dream was really, really nice, actually. A few bugs here and there, but like I said, the guy that does coast to coast, he's taken over from it now, so he's doing both. I need to go back onto the forums. It's going to cost me more than $1 to fix it. Aussie! Yeah, mate. Hey, bud. Yeah, I've got to go on the forums and see if there is another update or that's been tested for both mods as of yet. But the thing is when Wyoming comes out, like I said, I'm going to have to disable all of them. But I think Canada, Pro Mods Canada should be alright. But I'd rather use Canada Dream with coast to coast. Yeah, we're getting there. We're going down bottom of California today, Aussie. So far, touch wood, it's been an uneventful trip, which it should be. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I knew as soon as I saw it. Knew I had to pull in. Yeah, unlike the beginning of the stream, it was an absolute nightmare. 2021 has struck again. I actually had to shut the stream down before I even got out of the countdown stream, the starting scene. Yeah, exactly. Need to find a big hill, go full tit and see how far I skim across the water in the truck. Yeah, so if anyone missed the beginning of the stream, this is what happened. As I said a couple of weeks ago, I redid Windows, and I think I might have not done the order of the drivers and the Windows updates properly. I think I accidentally did the updates first for all the drivers on Windows before I actually loaded my drivers off, updated drivers off the site from the motherboard. I think that's what it was causing issues with my internet, which might be the reason why I was having problems with the other two in the multiplayer. Well, why they were having problems, actually I wasn't, mainly because I'm the host. So I redid it today, I redid Windows today, which was awfully a lot of fun. So this time I just did the crucial updates, nothing to do with drivers from Windows, and then I was going to load the drivers on afterwards. And it did the updates, And when I shut Windows down, because it needed to restart as it always does, it got stuck on updating Windows screen for about an hour. So I went, right, stuff that, I'll start again. So I reloaded Windows. And as soon as I got on this time, I put all the drivers on for the motherboard first. Then I did the updates for Windows. Everything was going smooth and fine. Then I put on Google Drive, and they've moved to that new thing, and I think that sort of weirded out my desktop a little bit, just the icons, which was fixed with a restart anyway. But yeah, then I decided I got all my games back on and everything like that. What is this? This isn't a border crossing, is it? We're not going to Mexico, we're going to California. What's going on here? This is new. I don't think I've ever seen this before. An agricultural inspection. Is that one of the new things there? Because I can't. I have never seen that before. Yeah, so anyway, I decided, like, as I said yesterday, I was going to check out the clutch settings between the two games, ETS and ATS, because I always have that problem with gaunching the gears and ATS. Yeah, sorry, ETS, not ATS. ATS is smooth as butter. Or silk, actually, would be the better way. No, I believe it, mate. I'll tell you what. You come into this country and you hit customs, there'll be more. You could bring. They'd be more vigilant and more harsh on you for bringing fruit in than bringing a gun in, probably. Or a bomb. We hit people, our customs hit people hard here when they bring in fruit or anything from overseas like that. Really hard, really vigilant about it. So anyway, I was doing that, and I was trying to do my screenshots, and I haven't reloaded GeForce Experience, so I tried to do the old Windows key print screen thing to do a screenshot, which didn't work. So I did it yesterday. If you remember, for those who were at the end of the stream yesterday, I took a screenshot of how much money I had left on ETS just to compare it with this one, and yeah, it has the Windows key disabled, so I didn't take the screenshot. I couldn't take the screenshots either. But it was a weird thing. At ETS, I sort of alt-tabbed out of ETS and alt-tabbed back in, and I had OBS running at the time, and I had it on the game capture scene, and it wouldn't pick up the game anymore in the game capture. And well, that's weird. I've never had that before. So I managed to get it back up and shut the game down. Went back into ATS, and I alt-tabbed out of ATS to do something, and the screen that ATS is on, which is my main screen, just went black. And this is while the countdown was going down. I'd just gone live and the countdown was going down, and I couldn't shut it down. I couldn't get it back up. So I tried to bring up Task Manager, and Task Manager came up on my main screen, but it was behind the black screen of the game. I couldn't bring it up. So eventually I managed to sort of trick my way into Task Manager without moving it, using the Alt tab, be able to have the mouse over the sort of the icon, and that brought it up. and I managed to use the arrow key to go down to American Truck Sim and then tab across the end task and hit it, and it wouldn't shut down. So I had to actually shut the PC down. I had to stop the stream right in when I was supposed to, the countdown got to 0, shut the stream down and shut the PC down. And I came back in and I just double checked for the latest graphics driver, which it shouldn't have done that anyway. So I loaded that in, came into ATS, just about to go up. I just tried to not tab out and it did the same thing it did with EGS. It wouldn't pick up the game again in the capture. I didn't get the black screen this time, so what I've done, hopefully has fixed it, is I've just told ABS to run with the administrative permissions. Just don't paint your bombs like a watermelon. Yeah, just leave them as is, mate. They'll put you in jail for bringing in an apple, but the bomb will be fine. That's this country for you. Yeah, so... Well, that's the thing about updating. I mean, fresh copy completely. I deleted the partitions because I got the 2 hard drives. So I deleted the partitions off the hard drive. I use Windows because it, you know, puts you get one hard drive and it turns it into about 4 different partitions. Good old Windows. And reloaded Windows fresh, completely fresh, and I had the latest, well, mainly the latest Windows. I created a flash drive about 2 weeks ago, so yeah, so that was the start of the stream. 2021 struck again with my stream, so I'm just hoping it's all relatively smooth sailing from here. And I think I was saying earlier on too, now I definitely know the universe is against me this year, because yesterday I got up, did my usual thing, I did some editing work, and while I was doing that I was watching videos on YouTube. And then I shut YouTube down, got ready for the stream. I had all my internet up and running, everything else. Yeah, I am saying 2020 was way better than 2021 for me, mate, because 2020 didn't change my life one bit. Even in lockdown. Lockdown is what I am in all the time anyway. By choice, by the way, if anyone starts coming up with theories and stuff as why, it's not because I'm forced to. Fair enough. Yeah. But anyway, so I streamed yesterday, as you guys know because you were there. Got through the end of the stream and that, and I got off, and it turns out I just managed to click on a new tab which brings up sort of headline news. And the whole country was pretty much out of internet yesterday because we had a DDoS attack on our main service provider, the one that all the companies get the internet off. And yet I'm fine, I was fine. So obviously the universe has decided that when people have problems, I don't. When people are not having problems, it's going to give me some problems. That's the conclusion I've come up with. Yeah, so the whole country was hit by that. At the same time, we also had a terrorist attack, so it was an interesting day for us yesterday. I sort of haven't kept up with that. Hopefully no one died. As of yesterday, there were 3 people in critical condition. Unfortunately, it didn't last long. Luckily, the person that was doing it had a knife and not a gun, so it could have been a lot worse, but yeah.